all of you brave souls. It's me, Miss Solomon here, and I'm happy to welcome you to the July summer session of English 2120, Modern American Literature. I'm really happy to be your professor, and I encourage you, each of you, to feel comfortable to contact me at any time you have questions or concerns during the class, which is the first major topic that I'll cover in this video. There are several ways that you can contact me through the duration of the semester, but I hope to privilege one way during daytime work hours, which is Microsoft Teams. If you will log in to your senator's mail via your MyWS, then you'll see an email invitation from me to join a class that I've already created within Microsoft Teams. Please do so as soon as possible. And if you wouldn't care, send me a message via chat in Microsoft Teams to let me know that you found it. If you have trouble finding the team, then I'll post the link to the channel in this news item below. You can also download the app on your phone, which will make it more readily accessible for you if you're not directly at your computer and you want to send me a message. And I will also readily use my phone for Microsoft Teams too for chat, or if a student needs to call when I'm not home at my computer, sometimes because I'm caring for my grandmother who has so successfully fractured both of her shoulders. So I'll be here for my office hours, but then I'll also be kind of around because it is summer too. Once you download the app, you'll log in with your senator's mail standard name. Like mine is kelsey.solomon@ws.edu, and your standard password that you would use to log in to MyWS or eLearn, anything like that. And everything about our team will be housed there in your app. Because there is so limited personnel and access to campus this summer, I'm planning to complete all of my office hours virtually through Teams. So students will be able to meet with me in a video conference or a voice call during my office hours and by individual appointment if those office hours don't overlap with your schedule. I provide this service because I know that some students would really benefit from seeing and hearing me talk you through the literature or even the assignments. So please take advantage of this if you're interested. I'm really excited to see how it works. Of course, students can still email me here in eLearn, or you can email me through your senator's mail. Those emails to my senator's mail go directly to my cell phone. So I can email you back as soon as possible. And that's kind of my email policy, is that I reply as soon as I see it. Any of you who have had me as an English professor before, you know that I really do live up to this policy. So if you email me late at night, then I will email you when I see it in the morning. So please give grace about lateness. Sometimes I am up. I'm a night owl usually, but sometimes I'm not. So as soon as I see your emails, I will reply to them as soon as possible. So generally speaking, all of my contact information is listed on the syllabus, as all professors are, on my office hour schedule and in my About Me section. So, and all of those are linked in this news item below somewhere. In short, I'm open to getting to know all of you. I know that this is a summer class and you didn't really sign up for that, but I want to make myself as accessible to you all as possible, because this is such a fast-paced summer class with a lot of content. So if you want to know a little bit more about me here in the beginning of things, then you are welcome to visit my bio page. Okay, so I think that's all I have to say about communication. Again, make sure that you can access our Microsoft Teams, that you know how to email me, that you can email me through the senator's mail address, and let me know if you have any questions so far or anytime over the next several weeks. Now that we've talked about communication, I want to talk about the class a little bit. So this class compacts a standard semester, which is 16 weeks, into 5 weeks of reading material and exams. So the workload here will seem exceptionally heavy. However, I've done everything that I can to make the workload manageable, representative, but also fun with the writing assignments that I give you. I've omitted authors and certain readings from the standard semester course, and I have merged assignments according to our weekly schedule. Even for those of you who may not enjoy reading as a rule, I think there is something for everybody on this reading list, and I hope that you end up feeling empowered by the voices and perspectives of America's post-Civil War greatest authors and thinkers up to the present day. We'll read some pretty contemporary works at the end of the semester that I think a lot of students will enjoy too. Because this class packs so much content in just a few short weeks, we have so little time to lose. That means that you must adhere to the schedule, and I cannot accept late work. If you already know that you are prone to lateness or procrastination, then I would be extra mindful of the due dates and just be your best self. Once you're done with an assignment, as a whole class, we move directly on to the next one, and we build as we go along toward the final paper and the final exam and the post-test. If you're having trouble with the readings, then please reach out. I can't help you if I don't know that you're struggling. And I'll do everything that I can to make myself as available as possible. I promise. I hope that all of the communication intro just a few moments ago really emphasized that. Please feel free to reach out to me if you're struggling with the reading, so that we can't use that struggle as a barrier between you being able to turn in your assignments. All right, now let's talk about the textbook, which I've also linked below, some pictures and an Amazon link for your convenience. Students are more than welcome to order, buy, rent the textbook if you like, but I've made it a goal of mine this summer to not make it necessary. I've provided the course calendar below too, with all of your reading assignments, page numbers, specific assignments for the week. And I would refer back to that course calendar as often as possible for a refresher about your responsibilities, exactly which authors you're supposed to read, exactly which works you're supposed to read. However, you don't have to buy the textbook. All the readings will be available to you in eLearn content digitally. Some of your readings are only available digitally too, because I've gone outside the textbook for readings that I thought students would enjoy more. I know that times are tough for all of us, but especially as you students during this recession that we're currently in, and I don't want to add to that. So if I can save you a little bit of money, then I'm glad to. Just know you don't have to buy the textbook. All of the readings will be available to you digitally, but if you do prefer to get the textbook, then all of those resources are available to you, linked below. All right. So some of you may be well aware of how an online class works. You maybe signed up for an online summer class because you thought, gosh, I can do this. I have done this the last 2 semesters, English 1010, English 1020. I'm going to get my lid out in online class too. But for those of you who have not, here is my baseline advice for taking an online class: is your success here so much depends upon reading every word carefully. Don't rush. Reading tasks, guidelines, readings, assignment sheets, and due dates. Students must manage their time and spend time every single day to meet class goals. So for example, next week we're going to start the readings. You all don't have any assigned reading this week, But we're going to start the readings for next week. You have to read people's works by Walt Whitman, Emily Dickinson, Kate Chopin, Stephen Crane, Emma Lazarus, and just to name a few for next week. And you know that you can't read all of those in one day or even in one sitting. So you would break those up. You know, okay, Monday I'm going to spend Monday morning with Whitman, and then maybe I'll spend Monday evening with Dickinson and really absorb the material, look at all of the supplementary videos or information that I've given you about that, and then schedule the rest of your readings until the quiz accordingly. It's hard to pack all of that in together so that you can really absorb it and do well on the quizzes and the writing assignments. My primary goal as your teacher of a summer online class is to help you meet those goals and organize in a way that makes it easier for you to manage your time. And I promise you that I'll do my very best to uphold that. So again, welcome to Modern American Literature. And I've listed all of your assignments and due dates below this video. If you have any questions about anything that I've said, I know that this is super rushed, but I wanted to get it out to you as soon as possible because it is 9:02 p.m. on July 7th, and this class is going to open up in just a few hours. So I want to make sure that this is up for you for your intro. Please holler if you have any questions. Let me know if you can find the Microsoft Teams team that I've created for us. You can send me an email, go ahead and look through things, get started on your assignments so that we can knock them dead. All right. Happy Welcome Week.